it'd only be in character for us to win, right? It would only be in character. We're just going to jump right on into it. It's Leicester City versus Chelsea. It's a watch-along. Won't you join us? Hello, welcome to Leicester Fan TV. My name is Elijah. Thank you so much for joining me for today's watch along. Michael, if you're ready, I'm going to add you in immediately because we've got a good bit to talk about in the lead up. We're back in black.
Back in black.
Once again.
Yes. Once again. I mean,
but like I said, it'd be in character for us to win.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. We're at home. We got the crowd behind us. Hopefully the crowd's behind us. You know, that's what I think the boys need. We just need to get the fans in there, raucous, get an early goal, and, you know, get on top of these guys. Brendan going with 5 at the back, 3 at the back, however you want to call it. And, you know, it's set up for one of those old school Leicester smash and grabs where we sit back and instead of Vardy, it's Daka up front. I like how he's going 2 up front today. You know, it's time to change it up a little bit. And so I hope that we all have a little positivity going to this game. You know, ever since I became a Leicester fan, at the beginning, they told me it was a roller coaster. And this season has just been a perfect example of that roller coaster. We started off crap. Then we had the great run before the World Cup. Came back from the World Cup, was crap. Signed the players, had a good run for a couple days there, a couple weeks, and then knocked out of the Cups. And we're on this 3-game slide here in the Premier League. So it's only set up for a upswing here, and it can start today with the a victory at home versus Chelsea.
Now, I'll be frank. Talking about a change of formation, that's actually news to me. I use Google to find out what formation we're playing, and they are never reliable for this. They've said we're playing 4-2-3-1 again. So what are we playing?
Well, I mean, let's see. I know that Ricardo and Castagna are playing, and we have 3 center backs in. So Amarty, Fast, and Suter are all playing. So I'm going to assume we're playing 3 at the back with Ricardo and Castagna dropping in, and with KDH and Mindy playing a pivot, or, you know, like playing in the middle with Madison and Iheanacho and Daka playing up top together.
Now, that's fair. So let's ignore the formation that's going on here because, like I said, Google had a prediction of center midfielder Dan Amarte and right winger Kelechi Iheanacho. So
yeah, they don't know our team. They don't know our team. They don't know our team.
But yeah, I do think that one of the biggest things there is the fact that we see Iheanacho and Daka in the lineup at the same time. There's no getting around the fact that this is going to be a match of attrition. Like I'm definitely seeing some predictions coming in, 4-1 Chelsea loss. Jono saying we're going to get smashed. Scott saying bottom 3 by Monday. Fair enough. But I don't think what either of us can deny is that whether it's done by Brendan's choice or by force, we're seeing new things in the lineup and apparently in the formation as well.
Yeah, Brendan, he has to do something. The fans are calling for his job. The pessimism in the chat is palpable. I don't know if I could deal with it.
We got some positivity from the Chelsea supporters in the
room. Man, I don't know if I could deal with it today. Come on, you guys. We're at home. We just got to be glad that there's football today. That's how I'm just like so excited to watch Leicester play, and Madison's in the lineup. We have a chance, Chelsea.
Well, on that note as well, I'm going to pull up the Chelsea lineup because there's definitely some reasons for the Foxes fans to make some noise today.
Yeah, that team looks pretty good.
Well, but even beyond that, of course, this is the I don't know if we can really call it a homecoming for him, but it's
welcome
more the,
back.
Yeah, a nice warm return for money boy from France.
Yeah, hopefully the fans give it. I count on them giving it to him when he runs out today and every time he touches the ball. we'll see what he's made of. He's been playing pretty good actually for them, and and then of course there's Ben Chilwell, our favorite premature celebrator and the FA Cup guy. We love that guy. So
Now I'm gonna kick off a new segment here that I'm gonna call Elijah's deluded moment.
all right.
I want to take a moment to say why I have some positivity looking at this lineup, because that is a fairly weak, fairly inexperienced in a Chelsea shirt back three. Fofana really hasn't had a lot of chance to play in a Chelsea shirt. He got signed and then busted his knee again. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that now that he's recovered from it, he's not looking for a move. That's normally in his playbook.
Right.
We got Cucurella, who was kind of banished from the team by Graham Potter for the longest time after he signed him. And then Koulibaly, again, a very recent signing for Chelsea, is kind of the most experienced part of that back three. We as a team that like to sit back and counterattack when spaces are given to us, this feels like the best Chelsea lineup for that to happen.
I don't completely disagree with you. All three of those guys are prone for a shocking moment from time to time, and Kepa is definitely prone for a shocking moment. So we can catch them out on the counterattack. I seen some comments that we're set up for the counter. Yeah, we're set up for the counterattack. That's how we're gonna have to play when we just don't have Ward in goal. Yeah, we got to keep the ball away from Danny Ward. That's for sure. We definitely got to keep the ball away from Danny Ward.
Are you slandering the Great Wall of Wales?
I'm not slandering him. He just doesn't bail him out. And
no, I mean he slanders himself. It's I'm being
he doesn't bail us out. I mean, he makes the saves he's supposed to make, and he's a good keeper and all, but he just never bails us out, and that's where I miss Casper. And so I think the players are walking out now. What are you watching it on today? Today it's on the main cable channel for everyone to see because it's Chelsea.
Canada treats every single game the exact same way. It's all on the streaming service. You just got to click the box with the game on it and you watch it.
Right on. If you pause, it's going to crash and stuff.
100%. You know how it is. Now, right. I do have the lineups up on screen right now, and it is showing Leicester City is playing with a 3-5-2 formation, which, especially when put up against the 3-4-3 that Chelsea's playing, this is going to be a battle of attrition in that midfield.
Yeah, hopefully Castagna and Ricardo can get forward, get some balls in, get some overlapping runs, and Chelsea doesn't have them pinned back in the defensive position for a majority of the game. That's how we're going to have to get forward today to get the ball into Madison. Mendy and KDH, they're going to have to be really brave today. When they get the ball, they're going to have to be on the half turn and push the ball forward. And we just have to be tidy in our passing, especially in the midfield, because that's where they're going to get us today. Loftus-Cheek, he's big, he's long, he has really good passing ability. And they got the quick forwards up front. Kai Havertz, they're all kind of resurgent right now.
Kai Havertz is fast, to be fair, but he's also going to give away like 35 souvenirs to the fans in the Cop.
Yeah.
Guy can't get side of a barn door.
Yeah, but I mean, if he gets anything on target, and Danny Ward's back there, they got this new guy signed, Mudryk, that they paid a bunch of money for. So Chelsea, they're feeling good right now, but hopefully the fans there are getting behind the boys and get a big wall of sound, solid wall of sound.
I feel like it's going to be very telling how the first 10 minutes goes. The first 10 minutes is going to set the tempo in this stadium for the rest of the match.
Okay, let's see. How can I pause it?
All right, so I've got the 1 minute countdown on my screen right now, that little Premier League logo ticking down. I assume they're going to take the knee, and then we're going to kick off.
1 minute countdown, huh? I have Daka standing over the ball to take the kickoff. Daka getting in the start, a rare start. It's been a while for him. It's time for him to show us something, really. This might be his last chance with the fans,
Oh, yeah, like the patience is running out with Daka. We have kicked off. I like Patson Daka, but definitely there's only so many times I can defend him by saying that he needs more time. He isn't quite settled in yet. Like at some point, you just need to be able to say he's not cut out for it.
Yeah, I get it. It's his second season in the Premier League, and he's had a season under Jamie Vardy, and it just seems again that
James
Iheanacho
Maddison gets around his man. Sorry to cut you off there. Small poke tackle puts it out for a throw-in. Once they've cycled through who the referee is and the social hashtags, we'll get synced up with the timestamp.
Oh no, we're good. We're pretty much synced. Castagna's throwing it in.
Perfect. Patson Daka penned into the corner. He lets it roll out for another throw. It's one of those things where when a player has been left out of the lineup for a long enough time, the Leicester City way just seems to be that he's either going to put up an absolute stinker or he's going to be the player of the month for the Premier League. It's either going to be an incoming Daka hat trick or he's going to score an own goal today.
I don't know about own goal. Come on, let's have some positivity. But this is his chance, though. Like you said, this is his chance. It's against a big club. We need a win. The players going forward, Vardy, Nacho, and him, they just haven't really been doing well. So this is his chance. Who's this? Ricky P.
Chops down Joao Felix right on the ankle, studs in. That's brutal.
With an early foul, and it's a harsh one. And if VAR has a look at this could be.
I was gonna say there's no intent on that, but I think he's very lucky to escape without a booking there.
Yeah,
sending off would be ridiculously harsh for that, but honestly, I was going to say I have blue tinted glass, but I got black tinted glasses on today, and I'm shocked Ricardo hasn't been booked for that.
It is Andre Mariner. Good morning,
Fee. One of those things where it's I can recognize Premier League referee names, but I have no idea who's a good referee for us, who's a bad referee for us.
Man, he's old. All the old referees are bad. Yeah, I'm staying at a friend's house because I'm going to set up the studio here, and he has a little tiny puppy Yorkie. And when I was setting up last night, I just realized that my microphone wasn't where I sat it, and then when I looked, it was in a pile of foam, chewed foam on the ground. Yeah, so that's what happened here.
This delay in play is still ongoing. Felix is back on his feet, but I would say that it still could. No, he will continue in the game.
And no booking, no VAR.
Very surprised with that. Very surprised with that.
So Ricardo gets away with an early harsh challenge on Joao Felix. What's the weather like in Leicester today? Someone tell me in the chat. I know there
was snow in the UK this week.
Yeah, they have a bunch of snow.
Looking a bit like my part of the world up in there. Chelsea passing it around the back. Koulibaly plays it forward to Chilwell. Felix tries to cut inside. Ooh, we gave him a lot of space there. Good tracking back by Papi Mendy there.
Chelsea moved the ball forward very easily through our lines.
It feels a little bit like we were more committed to keeping our shape there than we were to challenging the ball.
Felix. Yeah, absolutely.
5 minutes in, we got a comment here from Dig Dave. Everton already leading against Brentford. Dwight McNeil scores in the first minute.
But
on the bright side, chickens are beating trees. Richarlison has scored in the 3rd minute at the Tottenham Stadium.
So, I mean, really, we control our own destiny. We have to win these. We have to win. We have to win at home. We have to pick up points.
No doubt about that.
Being on 24 points at this point in the season is just absolutely ridiculous. And again, Chelsea moves the ball forward very easily. It looks like we're just going to sit back and pressure the ball maybe at the halfway line.
Felix switches up play to the wing. That will be Loftus-Cheek. There was a time when we were rumored to be signing Loftus-Cheek.
Yeah, well, he wasn't. I always kind of liked him, but he wasn't this like top player. And then all of a sudden he gets to Chelsea and he goes from a fringe player to the starting lineup to one of the first names on the sheet. He's really tidy in his passing. He's big, he's long.
Good tackle in the midfield by Dewsbury Hall there to dispossess.
Get rid of it. He's such a one-footed player. Oh, yeah.
Dewsbury Hall?
Yeah, absolutely. If it's on his right foot, he just cannot do anything with it. Madison gets shot down.
That's what he does best. Oh, and he plays it quickly. Ooh.
Plays it quickly over the top to Daka with a good run behind.
Far forward for Daka.
Yeah, just maybe needed a little more air underneath of it.
Here's an interesting question from Simon. Do you think if Ranieri had gotten 3 or 4 seasons, we'd be in this mess? No Shaky, no Puel, no Rogers, constant European football, and Casper would be here? I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm one of those people that, like, I love Ranieri to bits, both as a manager and as a person, but I do attribute a lot of the success of the Premier League winning season to Nigel Pearson. And I think the season where we were pretty close to being relegated says a lot about why Ranieri was let go. He's a Leicester City legend and will always be, and he's one of my favorite managers ever. I don't think we'd be any more successful than we currently are had we kept him versus had we sacked him.
Yeah, I don't think we would be. I don't think we would have been in Europe those 2 seasons and won the FA Cup with Claudio Ranieri. I also did not agree that we were going to go down and that he should have been sacked that season either. But
very fair.
But Vichai don't play that, and so Brendan Rodgers, yeah, if Vichai was alive, he would have been fired by now for sure.
That is one thing I will agree with the Brendan out group about, is that absolutely top teams more hesitant to sack managers than
Vichai was. They're in love. He's going nowhere. They have a plan.
Ricky P on the corner of the penalty area, passes over, finds Nacho. He's up against Cucurella.
Leicester moving the ball around really good. Madison takes a pot shot.
Oh, was that Madison? Sorry.
Yeah. If it comes from a right foot, it is not from KDH.
Very fair point. Very fair point. Yeah, Madison kind of scoops that up, takes the shot, but it's pretty easy for Arrizabalaga to scoop up.
He kind of takes it off of Nacho's foot. Nacho's kind of frustrated by it. He kind of throws his hands up a little bit. Nigel Pearson would get these boys going, though. Nigel Pearson wouldn't be standing for this crap. What we've seen the last 3 matches.
Where I agree is that I definitely think Nigel Pearson would
Daka press on the back line.
Would have a very different mentality in this squad than Brendan Rodgers for sure. He definitely got into players more than Brendan does. Where I'm not sure that he'd necessarily be more successful is that I kind of mentally group Nigel Pearson into a lot of those like traditional old world English managers, like your
disciplinarians,
like Neil Warnocks, and a bit of a
ball over the top
there by Wesley Fofana that almost goes up and over Arrizabalaga. I feel like those kinds of managers
we're pressing high, really high.
They're kind of out of vogue. Like we saw that with Chris Wilder. We saw that with Roy Hodgson. Sean Dyche. So I don't think that we'd necessarily be in a better place right now with Pearson either. Now, granted, I need to admit my bias. I don't want to sack Brendan Rodgers right now because I'm fearful of it.
I like the football he tries to make us play, regardless if we have the players to play it or not. I just like that kind of football. I want to see that type of football. I want to see that type of football from the club I root for. And I understand that, we don't have the players for it. And then the fans are like, just put it in the box, Route 1 style. And I don't like want to see Burnley football all the time. I don't.
Yeah. It's like I really like Sean Dyche's personality. I like him as like a press interview guy. I like him as a person. Same with like Chris Wilder, and I love Roy Hodgson for that. I wouldn't want any of them to manage Leicester City. Corner kick comes in for Chelsea, nodded on up and over by Harry Suter. Koulibaly will collect on the far side of the penalty area, play the cross back in. Volley, and it's 1-0 Chelsea.
No way! Danny Ward looks
well.
How?
It goes through a crowd.
Does it? Let me see the replay. I mean, Chile does hit this though, but it's on the ground, and it looks like it's past him before he can even react. You got to see him cocking his leg back to swing it.
That's terrible.
No, he's like pointing. He's not covering his near post, and he gets him near post. Wow.
I want to defend Danny Ward as much as I can.
No.
From Danny Ward.
No.
That is Huddersfield Town goalkeeper Danny Ward right there.
No, come on, Danny Ward. You got to go, bro. Nobody's marking Chilwell. Oh, yeah. Ooh, Fofana with the high boot.
Castanya's on the ground.
Catches Castagna. I don't know if he catches him, but Castagna's doing a really good acting job. Andre Mariner's going to look. Madison's in his ear.
It doesn't
Fofana
look like
does kick him. I think he kicks him in the arm or something, but it's pretty high.
Yeah, high boot, definitely, but it looks like he catches him like on the shoulder. Okay, no, he catches him in the head.
Uh-oh.
That's reckless.
He kicked him in the mouth?
No, it looks like he may have caught like the cheekbone. It is a free kick.
Oh my goodness, man. I can't just like Danny Ward, yo. What can we say? What can we say?
What can we say? Like I like him, but he has good moments, but he's on form so much.
That was bad. That was really bad. He's like pointing, doing something else while Ben Chilwell's like setting up to Madison.
The free kick in. Oh, Dana Marte just
it doesn't go in.
Oh,
close one. Dana Marty, the in swinger, just had a little too much zip on it. Oh no, Dana Marty puts his head on the ball and
he misses it.
Wide. He's a yard. He's a yard away from the goal. Oh, Dana Marty doing Dana Marty things. Come on, we need. If everyone's not at 7s and 8s, we have no chance, and we need to be at 8s and 9s to get a point. Come on, guys.
Forward again, though. Patson Daka gets round one.
Nice hold-up play by Daka. Oh, he's not going to give it to him, but Mindy's there to intercept. Ooh, and he dinks his guy. Mindy playing it forward. Out here to KDH. Ricky P swinging it back into Mindy in the midfield. Nice touch by Mindy. Let's go. What? He doesn't give him a foul?
And he's won the ball back for us like 3-4 times.
Come on, Mariner.
Already matters outside the penalty area. Gets past 1, 2, 3. And Daka can't control it.
Oh, how many fouls? Yeah, go ahead.
Build that man a statue.
Yeah, build him a little 5'2" statue.
Make him player manager.
There's a bunch of KDH.
How was that a free kick? But nothing that just happened before was a free kick.
KDH and João Felix go in at the same time. Like they literally both went to ground at the same time for a ball. I don't think either of them get to it. Oh, João Felix
hits him. And
KDH clatters him. But out of all the fouls in the last minute of sequence back and forth, that's the one he called. Mindy gets dragged to the ground. Madison gets dragged to the ground, and we get nothing.
I'm not going to make accusations of bias. I'm just going to say that was just poor refereeing for like the
No,
last
yeah, I never accuse bias. I'm just like, he sucks.
Yeah, it was just poor.
The referee just sucks. He's not fit. He's slow. His belly's hanging out over his
offside.
Low cross, but yeah, he was offside.
Fee, I think you're right, because it'd be Conte, Chilwell, and Fofana that Chelsea has. I picked up this one when I was in Montreal a couple weeks ago.
Very nice. Let's see. Bring in Poach.
Because like Conte, I've got no ill will for. I wouldn't want a Fofana shirt, even for the collection.
Yeah, and it sucks that a bunch of people got Fofana on their shirt last season.
They almost did. I was this close to it because I bought. I always buy my shirt at the start of the season, and then I get a name set on it at the end of the season. And I almost got Fofana on my last season shirt. I got Evans instead.
Oof, to show the replay of the goal again here. And I mean, Chilwell hits it from way out. I mean,
credit where it's due. He hit that sweetly.
There's no way that ball should be going in the goal, though.
No. We win the ball close to the penalty area, but
that's with the crunching challenge.
Looks like he recollects. It's just Danny Ward is so baffling to me. Where he makes mistakes like that. He makes mistakes like he made against Bournemouth. But then he goes and he got like what 4 or 5 clean sheets in a row and was second in Golden Glove. And now we're back to early season Danny Ward.
Yeah, we have to keep the ball away from him. The back line, we have to be better. Just keep the ball away from Danny Ward. Madison on the half turn. Oof. Tries to feed it into Nacho, but he's dispossessed. I like our energy, though. I do like our energy after the goal went in. I want to kind of turn.
It doesn't look like heads have dropped, which is a big difference for us.
Kind of want to hear the crowd. Says Ward is inconsistent.
To win the ball, but can't. And now Loftus-Cheek is breaking down the right wing. He's up against Fass. Gets past Fass, who's pulling him down by the collar.
That's going to be a card, and it's going to be deep in our third, close to the corner flag.
I like Wout Fass for his attitude, but yeah, sometimes he just gets a little too reckless.
Yeah, speaking of attitude, Christensen down with the ankle injury. I think it's like a month and a half for Christensen. Sucks.
Now, I'm also looking at it doesn't look like Fast got booked for that.
Yeah, he has a card. That's a yellow card.
I never saw I never saw the ref raise a.
They just showed a little banner here.
I thought I got the same feed as the States, but I didn't see a graphic go up on my screen.
No, we're on the regular cable channel today. We're on USA Network.
Oh, they just showed the graphic now as the free kick is taken. Nodded on by Koulibaly, and Ward grabs the ball.
Oh, wow. No one challenged him, so he went and got it. Danny Ward, go ahead.
All of Wales. Oh,
okay.
Poor pass from
no, Dana Marty. Don't, come on. Oh, yeah. We are not disciplined.
Another thing is, like, I want to defend Dan Amarte, but then every game we play him, he does something like this.
Yeah, he hasn't done one of those big Dan things in a while.
I want Chelsea banner throwing Dan Amarte back, where he was just indomitable.
Exactly. Yeah.
All he does is pass to the opposition.
Yeah, that was a full of confidence, Dan Amarte. As who's that? Castagna heads the ball down, out for a Chelsea throw. I mean, we're trying to press them high, but they're getting through our lines pretty easily. Really tidy. We got to get to these second balls.
We have to be. And it's like fairly diminutive players relative to the size of some of the defenders that we've got that are getting through as well. Like I'm seeing like Kovacic relative to some of the other players. He's not a big guy. But right there, he wins the free kick against Dewsbury Hall.
KDH lunging in just a step too slow. Come on, boys.
Fana passes back to Koulibaly. And then Koulibaly is one of those players, like, I didn't realize just how big he is.
Oh, he's huge. He's huge. What a great signing for Chelsea. A player that I would frequently get his card in Ultimate Team for sure when I want to play my Italian team.
Physicality-wise, like, he kind of gives me shades of Lukaku just in defense.
Yeah, he's absolutely huge.
Ricky P does well to win the ball.
Oh, nice.
Breaks forward, lays it off.
Makes another guy. Nacho gets on his left. Oh, come on. Give it up, Nacho. Give it up, Nacho. Oh, come on. Oh.
Hey, you know what, though? Danamarte makes a pass. Danamarte makes a pass.
A backwards pass. Come on. Mindy pushing the ball forward. That's what we need to see.
At the moment, I've got 21, 49, 50, 51.
Yeah, I didn't even have to pause, and you didn't have to pause, so we're synced up just from being in sync. Bye, bye, bye.
Suter passes the ball around the back. Fast breaks forward towards the halfway line. He's forced to turn, though, and we're back to Suter. Chelsea aren't playing a high press against us, which is our pass around and look for a space tactic never really works well against a team that sits back.
No, yeah, they definitely have watched the tape on us and know that all they got to do is get the ball and wait for a mistake from Suter or Fass or most of all Dan Amarty just getting caught out. So yeah. Now they're starting to, press us a little bit. So like I said, Mindy and KDH, they have to be brave. Here we go on the half turn.
Almost finds Daka there.
Daka can't shove off Koulibaly. Koulibaly absolutely manhandles Daka there. Daka walking a little gingerly. I think Koulibaly stepped on his foot.
We come forward, and it's a pretty...
Oh.
I think it may have been off balance, but it was a poor pass into the penalty area. Harry Suter makes a poor pass there, and now Chelsea looks to break. It's up and over, finds Joao Felix ahead of Ricardo, ahead of Amarte. He chips Ward and hits the post.
Oh, my goodness. Danny Ward caught way out of his goal. The flag does not go up. And like I said a minute ago, just wait for someone to get caught out on the break and look at, oh, man, just like that. It would have let off for Chelsea.
Danny Ward was somehow in Cardiff when that shot was taken.
He was so far off his line. He was nowhere near the ball. But Daka is here going forward, leaves it for Castagna. Castagna tries to put a cross in.
How was
and
that
it's
not
out for a goal kick? Oh, Loftus Cheek with the recovery. Blocks the cross in for Castagna. And somehow they say it bounces back off Castagna and goes out for a Chelsea goal kick. Oh. Ricky P caught out.
That is some... if you're that far off your goal, you need to be at the player's feet.
You got to get
that. Yeah, that much space and be that far
he gets chipped so gross, and it goes off the post. Wow.
Graham Potter in the Arsene Wenger coat. He thought that was in.
And I mean, here we go. We got to take advantage of our luck now. Take advantage of our luck.
Luis asks, do you think we'll be relegated?
No.
I don't. I still don't, especially because even this poor run of form.
Yeah, we got to get an upswing.
the only game of them that I don't think we should have gone into fully expecting to win that we lost was against Southampton.
Right.
Blackburn was cup. Anything can happen in the cup. But in terms of league matches, we've lost to a team that has spent more than the GDP of a small country on this squad.
Right. Madison carrying the ball a little too long. He leaves it for KDH.
Oh,
KDH
hits the frame of the goal.
It's off the post, off the crossbar, off the corner. Oh, that was a chance. Oh, KDH gets it on his left, and he's about 25 yards out.
That would have gotten us fired up. That was Tielemans-esque, if you will.
Oh, it takes a deflection off Koulibaly's back.
Koulibaly.
Oh, Koulibaly's
river sore.
Koulibaly's deflection is what takes it towards the corner, because I think it was coming across the goal at first. Wow.
I don't know if he I still feel like he was probably going for like the center or center left of the goal, but
yeah, just putting it on target.
Yeah. But yeah, Luis, at the moment, the mentality might shift if we continue to lose games like this. But of the 4 games of Southampton, United, Arsenal, Southampton was the only game that I went into expecting that we should absolutely win it. And then Tottenham, we did win, and I didn't expect that we would.
What a great day that was.
Can we just, for our next watch along, can we just watch that game again instead of whatever game is live?
Right. Chelsea.
Hey, don't forget, though, Antonio Conte got nominated for Manager of the Month when that was the only game he was on the sidelines managing that month.
Oh, wow. Great job, Premier League. But yeah, Chelsea's taking the ball from us now. They're not letting us have it.
And now they're showing how you should play, passing around at the back.
They are. Wonder what the fans sound like there right now. We need to get behind the boys. We got to get them going, get the yelling. Daka, get the pressing. Let's go.
I have the volume on very low on my game. I can hear some chants, but honestly, I can't make out whether they're Leicester or Chelsea.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Nice. Did you call a foul?
Now it sounds like Leicester fans that are very unhappy that we've gone back to the back 4 to pass around again.
Well, Andre, there was a foul in the midfield there when both of the players. Oh, nice pass in from Suter to break the lines in the Iheanacho, but his touch is just not there.
And it forces him to turn around.
Yeah.
The moment any Leicester City player has to put their back to goal, the attack is over.
Right. We got to be brave, and we need Madison to be picking up the ball a little bit closer to goal, not so deep. Nacho with another really bad touch in the midfield.
And honestly, not a great pass to
Mendy puts him out.
Ooh,
Suter breaks through all the lines. Now Daka and Chile are racing for the ball.
Back to Balaga.
Now we got our high press on. Fofana hoofs it down the field.
Foul against Wout Faes.
Nice.
But he won't let us take it quickly because we were too far forward.
Yeah, about 10 yards away from where the foul was happening. But he does take it quickly. Oh.
Nobody goes to challenge that loose ball.
I think Madison was hoping for a foul call. But he's dispossessed by Fofana. Nice. Who's that? Tracking back. Castagna hustle play on the sideline to get us the ball.
I really like Castagna, and I've been disappointed by his poorer form lately.
Yes. I mean, nobody's been good, but yes, the players that we expected that have been consistent for, the last couple seasons, for them not to show up in games this season or just to be really bad is very disappointing, actually. It's very disappointing.
100%. Danamari makes a pass.
Right. And we're going forward. Ricky P, KDH.
Hall. Oh,
Nice. Oh, and he's
Thank
absolutely blasted by Kukurea in the midfield. That looked like a NFL American football tackle. You have to get a yellow for this, and if it goes to
he's fouling him, he's turning to the referee and going, "No, no, no."
He kicked him right in the foot, and he blasted him with the shoulder.
Rightfully booked Kukurea is. And we're throwing players forward now.
Well, this is our chance. I think the crowd's a little hyped. Man, I just wish
to throw it into the mixer. Lofted, headed away. Ooh, not the best cross.
Yeah, not good for Madison at all.
And now Chelsea look to break.
Ooh.
Havertz tackled, and then he fouls. Was that Madison?
Madison tracking all the way back after his free kick. Stands up.
Playing all 11 positions, basically.
Yeah, he stands up Havertz and takes the foul like he knows how to do. Puts his hands up while he's falling down to ask the ref, when you going to blow your whistle? Oh, I love James Madison. I hope he never leaves.
I really hope so. I really, really hope so.
All right, we need a goal. Come on. We need a goal.
Just talking about it, a little bit of a sign that Leicester City is healing is Vestergaard, obviously out of the Leicester City lineup. Johnny Evans is back.
Oh, not a good pass from Mindy. But yeah, it's good to have Johnny Evans back. It's good to have Vestergaard, no threat of seeing the pitch. But again, Madison's picking up the ball really deep, and when he's picking up the ball this deep, it's not good for our offense going forward, I don't think.
Why? We had so much momentum moving forward, and Mendy just passes the ball right the way back to Suter.
Right, yeah. Nacho's playing really deep with his back to goal. Madison's like standing in front of the coach's technical area, trying to feed passes in, crosses.
Matters finds a Marte, not a great pass to Ricky P.
Ricky P tries the back heel, but it's more like the bottom of his foot, and it just goes right out of bounds for a Chelsea throw.
I don't think there was any better description you could give to that pass than
yeah. The feed here is showing Gary Lineker, who skipped work today to be at the King Power. Good on him.
Let's call it truancy. Koulibaly at the back line passes it forward to Kukurea. There's no one in the midfield to stop that pass to Mudryk. He has lost his cheek on the wing, passes it into the midfield, and that's 2-0.
Oh, that was too easy. Kai Havertz.
Too easy.
With the Chelsea goal. Wow. That was too easy. We get caught out on the break again. Loftus-Cheek with a cross in behind the line. That was just so pinpoint perfect. And Danny Ward.
So many players back.
Yeah, but
was Felix offside here though?
But look where Dan Amarty's positioning is. He doesn't even care there's a player
onside.
There's no I don't know if he plays him on side or not, but he doesn't have him. You know, he's just like, oh. I
mean, but we're talking about 2023 Dan Amarte. He was never going to have him.
Oh.
It's being checked.
Yeah.
Looked offside. He was definitely ahead of all of our defenders. The question is, was it a backwards pass?
Either way, it was too easy. I don't know what.
We might be getting some Leicester VAR City here.
Yeah, right. Leicester VAR City. Nope, it's a goal.
Offside.
It's offside. There's no. We didn't see a picture. I didn't. We didn't get a picture.
See a picture at all.
I need to see the picture in the lines because that was another let off.
The thing is, seeing the replay, like it looked very obvious. Again, like he was both the passer and Joao Felix were well ahead of the last defender. To me, it was a question of was it a forward or a backward pass. There was no need for lines.
Yeah.
I would have appreciated seeing a frame-by-frame replay to see whether the pass was forward or not. But
I wanted to see how.
Let the Chelsea fans gripe about that. We just got saved.
Yeah, I want to see how far Danamarty was because, again, that was absolutely shocking defending from Danamarty.
Pappy Mendy just absolutely flips Kai Havertz like a tiddlywink.
Yeah, he did.
It was a forward pass.
Oh, wow.
Because, yeah, you can see the lines there. Like, they're drawing it between the attacker and the receiver, not
Danamarty just lets him run right by him. You got to put an elbow in that dude's chest.
No, that's Danamarty's masterful offside trap.
Oh, my goodness. That was, if that's masterful, man. Whew. But, again, Chelsea.
A beautiful pass from Danamarty up forward to James Maddison. Poor pass from Maddison.
Oof.
No getting around that. That was a poor pass.
He tried it. It was kind of long though. He tried it. Yeah, we gotta get something from this. Especially these home games. Crowd got to get behind us. The boys got to play for us. Oh, Nacho. He tried it too.
Had the greatest first touch in all of football and then the worst second touch in all of football.
Yeah, he tried it. Man, I just hope that whatever happens in the locker room, the guys come out after halftime with a little more sense of urgency, a little more physicality.
Can we go back to the Brendan Rodgers throwing water bottles era? Because like we won games in the second half back then.
Here we go.
Happy Mendy. I love this man.
There we go. Daka on the half turn. He's out here to Ricky P. Ricky P plays a underlap to KDH.
Cross. Not
just a little too much.
Not going to call it poor, but not the best. Not the best cross. I'm seeing some comments that have me a little optimistic here.
See, yeah, right. We got the spoilers in the chat, which is so weird to me. Stop it. Stop spoiling in the chat.
Pass it forward. Ooh, what a pass. Finds Patson Daka. He doesn't get past
Kukurea.
He does him and then undoes him.
Right. It's totally undone.
Oh, but Ricky P wins it off of Felix. Then it's Daka. He gets past one, gets past two, shoots for the... Oh!
Patson Daka! What the hell? Let's go! Yes! Oh my goodness, he deserves that. Let's go! And the Leicester...
All the Zambian fans on Facebook were right.
Get back in here! Get back in here! Get back in here! Oh! Wow. Ricky P picks up the ball over here on the near side and just leaves a little like half turn pivot back heel, and Patson Daka picks it up, 2 touches and just fires it on goal, and it's past Kepa before he can even dive at the near post. Let's go, Leicester! Let's go!
Get out the magic erasers. Get out the brooms, because that was filthy. I was about to say it. All the Zambians on Facebook were right. We lost all of those games because we weren't playing Patson Daka.
Right? Yeah, we should be listening to all of our Zambian fans as deep as they are in the comment section. They are so deep. They always come for their guys. Yo, let's go, Zambia. Blue shirt time. Blue shirt time. Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to do a little halftime change. We still got to play some defense.
Don't worry. When we're 3-1 down at halftime, I'll take it back off.
Right? Yeah. It's going to have to be a
what
halftime
finish,
change.
though.
Absolute strike by Patson Daka with his left foot. Woo! Before Kappa even saw it, it was past him. I mean, what a laser from Patson Daka. And that's what we need. The confidence. Here we go.
Who cuts inside, finds Madison.
Madison, leading for him. Madison's on his right. Oh, what a save by Kepa. But we're getting shots on target. We're getting shots on target, guys. Let's go.
Do not check your calendar. This is not 3 years ago. We're actually attacking.
Yeah. Brendan has them set up to go forward.
That's so cheeky there from Nacho.
You know that Kells is feeling it when he's doing these little flicks. Like, ooh, what a good ball in from Marty to break through the lines into Kells. Ooh, crunchy tackle.
He asked this very cautiously. Do we have our swag back?
I don't know. We got like 40 minutes, 45 minutes to play in the game. It's almost halftime, but we do got a little swag. We definitely got swag in the watch along today. You know what, you guys, we got to like the video and you got to subscribe if you haven't already. Stuff like that. Yeah, and leave hearts and stuff. And we love our regulars. Fiona with the $4.99 super chat.
I was about to say, I'm gonna put that up on screen as soon as this attack is done. As we come forward, it's Madison passes to Dewsbury Hall. Goes out wide to Ricky P. His cross is deflected. Daka nods it on shot. Oh!
What a save by Kepa!
There's appeals for a handball against Kukurea here as play continues. Madison gets tackled. Mendy plays it out wide. Free kick on the edge of the area.
Yes.
Thank you so much. When was the last time we saw a goal super chat, Michael? It's been so long.
Right, we haven't been scoring. Thank you, Fee. Thank you.
Oh, we were made.
Yeah, we backed the Leicester lad. Screw the BBC, except for Matt Piper. I like Matt Piper.
Thank you all so much.
Anthony in LA, Boho. Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
Is it times for James Madison to have his James Ward-Prowse moment?
Uh-oh. This is Madison territory. The crowd is up. I can hear a faint sound of singing in the background. It's kind of like right in the middle though. I don't know why KDH is
curve. He's got that curve. He's got that swaz.
Maybe he'll try to shift it over to the left or right. Woo! But I'm sure he's taken 100 of these in training.
It's the looky like he's both standing over the ball. It's Matters and Dewsbury Hall.
Bill. Ooh. Everybody's quiet.
It's got to be Matters. Hits the wall.
Oh.
A lot of build up just to hit the wall.
Big wall. Ooh, but Matters is there to take it off their breakaway. Mudryk. Ugh. It's out for a Chelsea throw.
They're checking it for a handball on the wall.
They never call that.
Yeah, that was
that's a chicken wing. That's a chicken wing. Yo, you can't do that.
You can't chicken wing.
That's a chicken wing. Uh-oh.
Was that off Wesley Fofana too? Was Wesley Fofana at the hot table at Asda? Just getting the chicken wing?
Yeah.
That's right. That's gotta be.
Can you jump like this?
You can't jump like that.
Oh, no, they're not giving it.
Wow. You know what? We got the offside call. It's 1-1 on that now.
Yeah, there's been a lot for the refs to do today.
we both got our lucky refereeing calls there.
Yeah, there's been a lot for them to do.
Pappy Mendy just strips Mudryk.
Ooh.
Oof. And Dan Amarte just decides to assault.
He just rocketed the ball. He just rockets the ball. And the Kai Havertz, who's like 2 yards in front of him, he knew that ball wasn't going downhill.
It's just the ball. But he absolutely destroyed him.
He knew exactly where that ball was going, straight to Kai Havertz's chest. Oh my God. Watch
Like,
this.
I'm amused by it, but honestly, like, as Sir Alex Ferguson would say, he could have been killed.
He could have been killed. Oh, man.
I mean, honestly, though, like, that's going to hurt so much in the chest. That's going to wind you.
Oh, my God. They're saying it was a follow-through tackle. I don't know.
No, that was let me hit this man as hard as I can with a stone.
Oh, my goodness.
Just seeing the replay on this now.
Yeah, of course it looks worse.
He may have kicked him in the chest. He may have kicked him in the chest now that I'm seeing that. That wasn't the ball. That was a boot.
He's like karate kicked the shit out of him.
I thought it was witty, but no, that was just Dan Amarte doing Dan
That was
Amarte.
bad. Yeah, that was bad. Why did he kick the ball like that? Why did he kick it like that? Oh my God, his foot was like bang. Oh, sorry. Who's that? Sorry, Mr. Havertz. Dan Amarte with the hey, it's like a little smirk on his. Oh, dang!
So
he is like
lacerated his shirt up, and he's basically got lace marks on his chest.
They're like lacerations.
Oh, I just caught a view of myself on the camera, and like that's authentic emotion right there. Like, that is brutal on Havertz.
Oh, he's trying to show the fourth official. Nobody cares.
Oh, I am once again amazed that Dan Amarte gets away with that. That is awful. Oh, like, I don't know if that was bruises or cuts on
No, they were cuts.
Chest there.
And once again, the referees have a lot to do in the game, and they just don't do it.
Oh dear.
The energy's back, though. The energy's back. Dan Amarte, Poppy Mindy, these guys have to stay in the game. These guys that are just like putting their body on the line and putting their body onto Chelsea. These guys, these guys have to stay in the game. I don't want to see.
It was sunk today.
I do not want to see Samari. I do not. I don't want to see Harvey. I do not. I don't like. I need to.
And Michael, I worry about the 66th minute for you, bud.
I know.
It's going to be like for like changes.
We need another goal before those like for like changes happen because Brendan, he knows how to freaking lose a game with the best of them. Shoot. He knows how to lose a game from snatching a point from the jaws of victory. Let's go. Mindy. Getting stuck in.
Hanging around the midfield right now. Pappy Mendy will not kick Wesley Fofana in the chest.
No, he won't. But he dispossesses. He causes that. Let's go. Let's move forward. Time's almost up. Turn. Good turn. Very nice. Very nice. Take him on. Who's that? Daka. He tries to get in. Ooh, tries to slip him in.
I'm not going to hold that against him too much because, like, that was good marking from Koulibaly, but not the best pass.
Oof. The 4 minutes of added time have pretty much gone up, but I don't know if he's going to give anything extra for Havertz being on the ground and stuff.
Yeah, Lone Wolf. That was a brutal challenge. He did win the ball, though. So, like, I could see him getting booked for recklessness, but I think it would be very harsh to send him off.
Yeah, it should have been a card.
Dan Amarte is very lucky to have not been in the book.
Well,
Iheanacho gets past one, gets past two.
Nacho does this, man.
Oh, my goodness.
Daka, go, Daka, go, Daka, go, Daka. Go, Daka, go, Daka. That's a foul.
I don't think it was. He goes down really easily there.
Oh,
but Marco Correa sent back to Brighton and then sent back to Spain.
Yo, I love the little deeks by Nacho, man. A little bing, bing, bong. Yo, he's taking these guys on.
I haven't seen that from Cal in a long time. Loftus-Cheek now on the outside of the penalty area. Cuts in, lays it off. Joao Felix, shots blocked. Wes Fofana.
Oof. 5 minutes of added time have gone.
Lofted up. Danny. Danny.
That's way too
Danny.
easy, man. Way too easy, man. I was about to change into my blue shirt. I'm not changing. I was about to change into the blue shirt. I'm not changing into nothing.
Danny!
What a goal, though, by Kai Havertz. What a finish. The ball doesn't even hit the ground. A lofted pass over the back line. He gets in behind.
He doesn't even stick an arm up, though.
Well, I mean, it's over his head. He's nowhere near the ball. He's nowhere near his goal line. Yeah.
Danny!
Yeah. We were way too.
Last kick and a half.
And yeah, last kick. Thanks, Andre Mariner, for letting the play go on for too long.
Okay, no, it wasn't the last kick and a half. They just showed the halftime graphic for some reason. Oh,
that was bad. Blow the whistle on this half, please.
Now it's halftime. What a gut punch, because we were doing well towards halftime there.
Well, we're gonna have to get back in it. Well, what a goal from Patson Daka to get us all excited. But then once again, what a letdown from our defense, our back line. And then, I mean, we'd like to pile it on Danny Ward there, but I mean, like I said, he doesn't bail us out.
By our defense either, but like you can't just ball watch when you get chipped. Jump, stick an arm out, do something.
Take that man out. Take that man out. I'm gonna get off the thread because I'm gonna go outside.
Get him in the chest.
Yeah, do something. Do something. Yeah, I'm gonna get out for a couple minutes. I can hit the bathroom and yeah, man.
No worries. I'll probably swap with you when you get back.
Yes, sir.
Oops, sorry. There we go. So, absolute gut punch at halftime. But you know what? I still want to try to take some positives out of that. We had like about a 15-minute period where we were all over them. We were coming forward, forcing saves. We got the goal out of it. If we can come out in the second half like that, then we can take points from this game. But we've been either the best team by miles or a shambles by miles, and there has been no in between. I'm gonna pop the link in if you'd like to join me for a little while for halftime. Craig saying, "I'm sorry, but Ward is the worst first choice keeper we've ever had." Now, I'll be frank. I've only ever been able to watch with Kasper Schmeichel in goal, so I mean that sets a very high standard for first choice keepers. I know we've had some clangers in the past, like if you're going back to like the 90s to the aughts. Get your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear like if you think there is a keeper that's been a little Ward-esque as our first choice in the past. That's what frustrates me, Scott, is that it did feel like, especially for that chip, Danny Ward just gave up. You need to have faster reactions to that. Like, even if the ball is up and over, show the effort, stick an arm out. That was reminiscent of the goal that Bournemouth got early in the season to take the lead, where it's just he stands there and lets the ball pass him. Steve saying, "I can assure you we've had a lot worse." Carl saying, and look, I'm not saying that we weren't terrible at points in this first half as well. Both goals that we gave up were very cheaply given up. David saying, extra time. No handball from Fofana. We've been decent and unlucky with matters in KDH's chance. I'm already missed header too. Not sure what to honestly say, though. Ward at fault for the first. That's not a bad call. Like, we have been unlucky, but at the same time, we have to take the chances that are put in front of us. It's the difference between us taking points from Southampton and not. And if we don't take our chances, then we have to create more. This team is there for the taking, and we're not taking it at the moment. So we have to take responsibility for that. Judy saying we need a new keeper. I've been seeing some rumors saying that we're in the market for one. I don't know if we're still going for the Nantes keeper, Alban Lafont. Absolutely, the ball needs to go forward faster. I think that's one of the big things that's been frustrating most Leicester City supporters for the last few weeks is that the moment a player turns his back to goal, then you know that that ball is going all the way back to Wout Faes, if not all the way to Danny Ward. And that's incredibly frustrating because we need to preserve momentum when we're coming forward. Otherwise, you're going to end up penned in your own defensive zone. Keep those comments coming in. I don't want to just be spewing my own opinion for the whole of halftime. They're showing the replay on the Havertz goal, and there's so many things that frustrate me about this. The fact that players are just left walking. Suter is completely left flat-footed. Amarte has his back to goal. He could have charged down, but he just throws his arm up to say that he wants it offside. Pema saying that the high back line isn't working. It's funny that we're missing Yuri Tielemans here. And we can be frustrated by some of the decisions that were made by the referee as well. But at the same time, like, we've had some lucky decisions as well. The offside call, the fact that some of our defenders haven't been sent off. Like Dan Amarte's kick to the chest. Some of the bookings that weren't given earlier in the half as well. It's mixed bag. And that's a very fair point as well, is that we have looked more dangerous going forward. Brendan is stubborn. Even as somebody who backs him, that's definitely something that's frustrating, is the fact that we haven't played two up front for so long. How come Danny Ward looked helpless in their second goal? I did used to play as a keeper. The only possible defense I could think of for him is that it caught him off guard and he didn't have time to react because Havertz was right in front of him. He wanted to make himself big. He was expecting a blasted shot that would go off of his chest or his legs. He wasn't expecting to get chipped. But at the same time, what we see repeatedly, time and again from Danny Ward, is that he wants to be an Alisson, a Manuel Neuer type goalkeeper that comes out and charges down players, but he does it by half measures. He comes out 3 yards away from the player and makes himself big instead of standing half a yard away and makes himself big. And that leaves you open for the player to be able to pass it around you, like for their first goal, to chip it over you, like for their second goal. And we have seen it time and again, repeatedly from Danny Ward. And it's poor. It is poor. Kevin, I don't know what the thinking was behind the handball, because we saw that it went to VAR. I don't know if maybe the only reason they wouldn't have given it is because had it not hit his hand, it just would have hit the chest of the player next to him. It wasn't really a denial of a goal-scoring opportunity or anything that really affected the goal-scoring chance. Maybe. That's the only possible explanation I can think of, because his arm wasn't in a natural position and they draw the line for handball at the cuff of the sleeve and it hit him there. I don't know what to say about that. Mike saying, we've heard the what Brendan has been spouting at his press conferences. Can you imagine what he's going to be telling players at halftime? As well, we've looked forward, but what can we change in the second half to take control? Defensive outside Suter has been at fault, so unless we go 4-3-3, I don't know. I feel like we aren't going to change anything at halftime, and we're going to try to just come forward aggressively like we did for that 15-minute period. Tactically, I don't know what we could change either, because a 4-3-3 really doesn't suit us. We're not going to play Kell or Daka on a wing, and that would require us to then bring on one of... I don't think Tete's on the bench for this match, so I'm just checking who's on. We do have Tete on the bench, so we could, in theory, but that would mean that we would be playing someone on their weak foot. Maybe, unless we also want to try playing James Maddison as a winger, but I don't see how we could very easily turn this into a 4-3-3. Steve saying, we don't look too bad. It's a good game. Hopefully we can take our chances better in this. I really hope so. I really hope so. Pema saying Brendan needs to be brave and drop some players. I might be wrong, though. He just isn't bold in his decision-making. That's not a bad call-out. I think he has definitely dropped some players when the need be, but perhaps not as aggressively or as not as aggressively or as bravely as we would like him to. And yeah, I mean, again, like I like to back Danny Ward because I believe in him. I believe in him. I like him as a person, but he has hugely frustrated me this match. Hugely so. I think maybe we take off Wout Faes and put on Johnny Evans at halftime. Someone who can play those long balls. He's still a big man who can win the ball off of people. He's back. He needs some game time, and Wout Faes is on a booking. This can give us the chance to be a little bit more aggressive in that back line. Maybe that's the kind of change that I would make. But again, I don't really know how we can go 3 up front without putting somebody in out of position. He's not going to resign. He's just not going to. And at the same time, like, let's not forget that Kepa also got beaten at his near post. Like, defensively, Chelsea are not as good as you would expect a team like Chelsea to be. And frustrating as this game has been, it is still there for the taking. That's the positive that I want to take from this half, is that let's not forget we were negative 3 minutes away from going into this level. It was the extra time from that kick to the chest of Havertz in injury time in the first half to begin with that gave them that goal. We have been a shambles in defense. There's no getting around that. But as have they. And if we can take that chance, then we can do it. I'd be bringing Amarte off for Yuri and going 4-2-2-2. Yuri's not on the bench. He's not in the matchday squad because he's injured. Again, I'm not sure whether I would bring off Amarte or if I would bring off Faes. Because Faes has that booking and Amarte doesn't. Somehow. I don't know how Amarte doesn't have a booking, but he doesn't. Michael, you ready to come back?
Yeah, Amarte is lucky to not have been booked. Ricky P, early in the match, is lucky to not have been booked. The referees have just been it's been a season for the Premier League referees, hasn't it? I mean, wow. I think it's been a season for referees in general with the World Cup and everything. Remember in the World Cup with the 10 mints of added time and stuff, like pretty much every match.
I kind of like that though, because that cut down on time wasting. Like I was kind of for the added time.
It didn't cut down on time wasting. It was still 10 minutes of added time at the end of the match. It just made the matches longer.
Give me more football.
Yeah, that's what it was. They were like, well, the players are laying down, so we're going to make sure you have all the football you paid for when you came to the stadium. So what? People are calling for Tete. I totally missed the conversation. What, you got to take off? Take off?
I've been chatting with the audience about what to do at halftime. My stance is take off fast, bring on Evans, refresh the defense by doing that, and also clear the bookings so we can get a little bit more physical, get under their skin that way. I believe, who was it who called for a 4-3-3? I unfortunately can't find that comment again. So if whoever it was that could comment that, there it was. It was David saying go 4-3-3. I'm not quite sure how we can do that and have somebody on the left flank who isn't being played out of position.
I think bringing in Tete or bringing in Barnes, which I really kind of don't want to see, but those would be the changes.
They're both really off. They're really off color at the moment.
Yeah, those would be the changes that Brendan would make. I don't know what's wrong with my color today. I'm gonna figure this out one day. No, we're setting up a new, but it's all good.
Just before we come back from halftime, I'm gonna jump off for like 2 minutes. I will be back.
Yeah.
Never mind. We're about to kick off the second half.
Are we?
Yeah, the graphic just came up saying second half. The players have taken the field. So I'm going to leave for like 30 seconds.
On my screen, it's a commercial, but and it's a Modelo commercial, which is awesome because I like Modelo. So Chelsea scores a late one in the injury time in the 5th minute of injury time. What a letdown for the club, for the team, for the fans at the stadium. When the team goes into the locker room, we know Brendan's not going to give them a hard time, probably talk about how they're playing good, playing neat and tidy, just got to keep up the intensity. I am inclined to agree with him if that's what he's saying, but we got to be on 8s and 9s, because if we're at 5s and 6s or 6s and 7s, we're not gonna win this match. It's gonna get 3, 4, 5. But if we come out of the locker room, we need an early goal. We need the intensity coming out of the locker room. Please don't take off Mendy, because I feel like Mendy is the one that's bringing the intensity in the midfield. KDH being brave on the half turn. Madison, we need some of his magic today. That last free kick that was straight into the wall that Fofana chicken winged. I don't know, man. That was a close one, but we got to back the boys. Let's get no more pessimism in the chat. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see no more pessimism in the chat. Unless
Be
it's
proud
Chelsea.
of the boys. Very
Unless
proud.
it's Chelsea. Unless it's Chelsea. All right.
We kicked off the second half.
Chelsea kicking off. Chelsea going left to right. You know which way they're kicking.
Carl completely agreed. Mendy has been playing out of his skin.
Yeah, Poppy Mendy's bringing the energy, bringing the physicality. He's being brave, pushing the ball forward. Chelsea have an early
Chelsea
corner.
already have a corner. Scott, that's harsh. In response to the no negativity in the chat, he's saying, go join a Chelsea stream.
Oh!
Corner comes in, headed on. Was that a save from Danny Ward?
Danny Ward with the save. Tell me when you get to 46 minutes.
7, 8, 9, 46.
Nice.
Danny, great wall of Wales, Danny Ward.
See, that's a save he should be making, and he makes it, and it looks spectacular.
Second
And it's
corner
another
comes
corner
in. It's
in.
cleared away by Iheanacho as far as Mudryk.
Oof.
See, now, Kevin, I would disagree with that. Like, I do think that we have shown some intensity. We had like that 15, 20-minute period where we were the best team by far.
Yeah, we had them under for a little bit, especially where Daka's goal came from. We had them under pressure for a long time. We were winning the ball in midfield, playing some really nice stuff, playing in our triangles.
One change made at halftime, and it is Chelsea who make it. Joao Felix comes off for Conor Gallagher. I'm unsurprised that Brendan didn't make a halftime change. He doesn't do that.
No, and we were playing pretty good until that goal went in.
Kel gets double teamed and dispossessed.
But he hasn't really changed the tactics. We're still trying to play the same way. What is Andre Mariner blowing the whistle for here? Is he? No, but
he's not.
Mudryk's down though, but play on, says the ref.
Madison gets chopped by Gallagher there. And
Ooh, not a yellow though.
Like saying to Danny Ward just slipped. Looks like he almost made a save.
He slipped and made a save.
Listen, we pay him for 90 minutes to model the clothing that you can get at the team shop.
Right. He's great at it too. Suter challenge on Mudryk looked pretty crunching. He gets him a little bit on the ankle. Mudryk is still down. Then the ball comes to Madison, chops on his right, chops back on his left, and just gets absolutely
hacked.
Just blasted by Conor Gallagher, who gets away with just a common foul.
I mean, honestly, with the stuff that we've seen Mariner let players get away with, I'm not going to gripe that wasn't a booking.
The refs have had a lot to do today. That's what I'm sticking to.
Oh my gosh, it was Fofana who almost scored there with the save from Danny Ward off the corner.
Yeah.
I would have been so upset if Fofana scored in this game.
And I mean, Suter just lets him run right by him. You got to put a body on this dude, put an elbow in his chest and his throat, something.
Wout Faes to take the free kick. Everybody's behind the ball pretty much.
Ooh.
Fast breaks forward, lays it off. Timmy Castagna. He lays it off, looking for Madison. He's up against Fofana, who shields it, and it's out for a goal kick.
At least we're going forward. I think that I'm just kind of a little nervous of us getting caught out, you know, when we only have one defender back, and Wout Faes took it pretty deep there.
That's the gamble that we got to take, though, when we're losing.
Definitely.
Like I said, it was an inexperienced back line, but we can't sit back and wait for them to gift us a mistake.
And we're winning the ball in their half. Here we go.
Mendy finds Madison in the area, but first step fails him.
But see, that's the
shielding again, though. Good shielding from Patson Daka to win us the throw, though.
Mindy's playing with confidence. We've never seen him do a lofted pass like that to break the lines in behind.
No,
that goal a couple weeks ago is done him a hell of a difference.
Fast chips it up and over. Mudryk, best player on the pitch, Dan Amarte. He makes a pass. Goodness. Dewsbury Hall gets past Kukurea, turns around, makes his pass.
Oh, nice. Into Ricky P. Ooh,
and
Ricky
a free kick for Chelsea.
Yeah, Ricky P went diving in. And he tries to run away. He tries to run away from the referee. The referee's chasing him down with the yellow card in his hand. Ricky P kind of dives in right here. Oh, no. What is that a yellow for?
Yeah, that's... The intent on that didn't seem...
He kicked the ball. Enzo is the one that was there to miss the ball.
Well, he's in the book.
Oof. Well, Ricky P with the yellow card.
He completely wins the ball.
He wins the ball, and then I guess his momentum takes him into Enzo, and Andre Mariner didn't like that. I mean, another check mark on his list of to-do things today. Andre Mariner had to make a decision on that, and he totally messed that one up. Jeez, they've had so much to do. It's just too much for him, I think. He's had to run. Here we go. Nice touch by Nacho. Oh.
Seeing Daka on the ball there, he gets swarmed by defenders, which gives me a little bit of positivity that if we can make that through pass, we would have so much space.
Yeah, he needed Nacho to be right there to help him so he could get rid of it, but Chelsea had 3 defenders around him almost immediately. Leicester should have had 2 red cards by now. Okay. And so should have Chelsea. And
yeah. This has been a very physical match.
Yeah, it's been a tough match for the referees. Let's just keep it real. It's been a tough match for them.
It's one of those things where like both teams have had calls go against them, so I'm not going to gripe.
Yeah, when you have when you have Madison on your team and Fofana's on the pitch.
Okay.
You know,
okay. Like, Kai Havertz just decides that he's going to put that ball down at his own feet.
Right, and Kai Havertz is on the pitch. Like, yeah, the referee, they have a lot to do. A lot to do today.
What are you doing?
Whoa! That was a volleyball slap.
Dan Amarte to Suter, and I bet you that's going to Wout Faes. You know it is. Then he's going to turn around and he's going to play it forward.
Nice. But we got to get to these
Madison
second
looking for a
balls.
free kick, not going to get one, but Leicester maintain possession.
Yes.
Iheanacho, Dewsbury Hall, Mendy, Dewsbury Hall, but it's back to goal, and it's back to Harry Suter.
Hoy. But we got him under.
I get why we do it, but that's what makes it so frustrating, is it just feels like we're throwing away momentum.
Yeah, we need the ball, though. We got to keep the ball. We got to make sure that we keep them from smashing us going the other way. But we just got to be more tidy.
Iheanacho.
Kepa. Ooh.
And now someone has touched Kepa, so it's, broken his rib, and he's lost an eye, and he's going to need the medical team out.
Oh, the through ball is just a little heavy. A little 1-2. Daka in through to Iheanacho. Oh, Kepa, stop it. Get up. There's the replay we see in slow motion, bro. Nothing happened to you. Oh, but what a good ball in from.
The idea behind the play from Daka there was so smart.
No, yeah, it was. That's what Brendan's probably
no
been
pads
seeing.
Out.
Oh, no pads. Here we go.
No pads out.
Davies, Chris Davis, and Brendan Rodgers frantically and furiously jotting down everything they've seen in the last 10 minutes since halftime. Absolutely nothing.
I feel like I recognize this guy that they're that's
somebody in the chat tell us who this guy is.
Is that Peter Shilton? I feel like
you guys in the chat tell us who this is.
Rather dour looking, I assume former footballer. I think that was Peter Shilton. Yeah, that was Peter Shilton. I know my English footballers. Oh, and Kepa, despite having 3 ribs broken by that challenge, manages to flying volley that ball well up the pitch.
Right, gives us the ball back. All right, come on, boys. We got to get a goal. We need good touches. We need tidy passes. Daka, you got to turn when you get the ball, man. Jeez.
Like, why are we passing the ball back to Danny Ward from the midfield?
All the way back to Danny Ward to reset it. And Marty's on the far side. He puts it in the Nacho. But you can kind of see what we're doing with the 2 strikers on either side to come and try to hold the ball up and get Madison the ball on the half turn.
What a pass by Madison there.
Right. But Madison needs to get in the box now.
He's trotting at the moment, though.
Yeah, he's gassed. He's been asked to do a lot.
Ooh!
Madison does a couple guys and he gets taken out. 88 gets taken out. He doesn't.
How are neither of those free kicks?
No fouls. Somebody take this guy out. Ooh. But instead, Daka, yeah.
That's
Daka
really
tracks
worrying.
back and just. He's. Dude, I hope he's okay, man. I hope he's. Let's see here. Dang it.
Enzo goes weight in, studs down, heel first onto Madison's ankle.
And why is he waving his finger like he didn't feel a foot underneath his foot when he stomped down? Come on, that got to get checked by VAR. And again, the referee with so much to do.
Same thing.
That is a foul. The referee.
Both of them. Yeah, Fee, there's a lot of VIPs at the KP today. Like we got Peter Shilton, we got Gary Lineker, tops at the game.
And Harvey's got his boots on.
Harvey and Tete. Ace wingers.
The referee is having a hard time today. Andre Mariner is having a hard time today. And he was right there on both of those plays. And he completely misses it. Madison is still down.
Those were very bad calls.
Very bad non-calls. And I think VAR should be looking at this.
Deborah, it's not that we're ignoring you. It's just that as the messages come in, we're also trying to pay attention to the game. We do miss some things. I mean, they have a lot of injuries, but plenty of we have Premier League teams. So many of them go through a lot of injuries, and like Chelsea are basically what would happen if Nottingham Forest were trillionaires. Like they've bought every single player that's worth more than £90 million.
Right. And they're just starting to put it together. Madison's lipping off.
Back on his feet, which is good, but he's in some discomfort. Instead of like the diversity flags and stuff like that, can we have just like a free notebook day at the KP?
Right. No clappers. Everyone just gets a notebook when they show up.
It's
in their seat. Pad and pencil.
You show up in your black pea coat, you get a notebook, and you clap like this.
Yeah. No emotion.
If we lose this game too, I feel like that's the next stage of black until we win, is that I have to start wearing my black pea coat.
Oh my goodness, right? Or just wear my shirt inside out. He's going to bring on Barnes.
Dewsbury Hall dances through the Chelsea midfield. Can't make the pass forward to Daka, though. Harry Suter will get a piggyback ride from Mudryk there. Was that Gallagher? I thought that was Mudryk.
Mudryk, you're right.
Oh, Madison gets skinned there by Gallagher. Chelsea coming forward. It's 2 against 3. Mudryk gets pushed off the ball by Suter, and that should be a goal kick.
Yes. Harry Suter, he covers ground.
Craig, because I think they're not going to look at it as a sending off offense, and enough time had passed that like the VAR isn't going to review just a free kick or a yellow card decision.
I mean, the referee didn't blow his whistle. He didn't blow his whistle for 2 phases of play after that, so...
Madison looks a little round here. Like he just made a pretty poor pass there as well.
Tried to get it to Ward, but it's blocked. And Chelsea, they kind of have a little momentum going now. 62nd minute.
Like
Brendan's looking at his bench.
Off for him, both on the pitch and with the referee.
Absolutely. I hope the crowd's getting into it right now.
I can hear a song, but I think it's a Chelsea one.
I wish they could play music like an NBA game. In an NBA game, they're like playing hip hop the whole time in the loudspeakers. It's just like a music video.
Take the MLB route and just give every single Premier League stadium an organ.
Right? Oh, organs. Yes.
70th minute stretch. That's what Todd Bowley wants.
Oof. Gallagher puts a ball in, but it's overcooked and it beats everybody. Out for a Leicester goal kick.
Ooh, and now you know what? That's why Brendan is my manager. They just cut to Graham Potter. He only has loose sheets of paper for his notes. He doesn't have a notebook.
Yeah, he just has a couple pieces of paper.
Joao Felix on the edge of the penalty area, and if we that might land eventually in the City ground or
way up. But he has a lot of space here. Chelsea plays some really neat 1-2s in and around the box. Wout Fast kind of puts him off with a sliding challenge. And we're trying to play out from the back.
Was that Dan Amarte? I think that was a Dan Amarte pass straight to
wasn't
Chelsea,
even close. Who was that even to? Come on, Amarte.
I mean, that said, Koulibaly just made a terrible pass forward.
Yeah, that was because
Mendy time.
Let's go play it forward. Here we go. Cucurella. Why isn't Andre Milner blowing his whistle? Jeez, he's taking his time.
Well, I'll tell you who isn't is us with the free kick. We play it forward. Madison now, edge of the penalty area. He lays it off, finds Castagna. He gets past his man, cleared by Koulibaly.
Oh, Nice phase of play there. Madison with the cool
into
turn on
those
the edge of the box.
spaces.
I think Castagna needs to be a little more assertive, and he's been getting the ball in this position a lot today, and he's been looking to pass.
Chip that a little bit and let the contact happen. We'd have a penalty.
Yeah, I don't know if he's trying to get hurt, but I mean, he's gotten the ball. He's gotten the ball in that position a lot this game.
Ricky P crosses in, headed down by Loftus-Cheek. And Iheanacho will shield that well for another corner.
Whew. And we got Chelsea under pressure here for another corner. We don't really score from corners, but, you know, at least they don't have the ball going the other way. That's for sure.
I'll take the ball in their defensive third for. They have Enzo Fernandez marking Harry Suter, and it just looks like when you're like attacking your older brother, and he can just hold his arm out on your head. Corner comes in. It was looking for Wout Fast. It's headed up. It's pinging around. Falls to Iheanacho. He lays it off for Dewsbury Hall. He lofts it up. Volley! Oh, it's cleared off the line.
Oh, Suter. Marty checks it back. Oh, Castagna tries to chip it back in, but it's blocked. Oh, Castagna.
Shaky, but very good defending there from Chelsea. They clear it off the line. Kepa was in no man's land after fumbling his punch clear.
Oh, my goodness.
And
how do we not score there?
Chelsea, and it's a triple change. It's Barnes, it's Tete, and it's Soumare.
All the guys I said I didn't want to see.
And Papi Mendy's coming off.
Oh my God, Brendan, what is going on?
Excuse me for a minute.
What is going on, Brendan? We wanted to win the game. He's changing it to a 4-3-3. You can totally tell that's what he's trying to do now. Oh man, we had them. We totally had them. But he's trying to switch it. These are not the players to win this game. I hope they make me eat my words, but these are not the players to change this game. Hopefully Ricky P and Tete can get something going on that far side here. Ricky P throws the ball into Tete. He's in the corner with two Chelsea players around him. Tries to feed the ball into Ricky P. Cucurella is there to clear the ball, but somehow it's out for a Chelsea throw. I don't know if it's out for a Leicester throw. Here we go. Ball is thrown into Nacho. He holds the ball up well. Nice. And Nacho's clattered over by a bunch of players. Chelsea players. I don't know what that is. Madison loses the ball on the edge of the area to Loftus-Cheek, and now he's carrying the ball forward.
Gets past Suter.
Oh, my goodness. Suter's there to block the cross in from Mudryk, and it's out for a Chelsea corner. Wow, what a switch of play from their end from our end to their end. Wow.
My stream just take up, so I just want to double check we're still in sync. I've got 67-27.
Okay, 67-27. What the hell?
Cross comes in, headed onwards. My stream just crashed. Ward makes a big save there.
Is your stream still crashed?
It's kind of hiccuping. I'm at 67.45, but I'm also at like 100p right now. Like I can't see anything really. Okay. There's just amorphous blue blobs playing against yellow blobs.
Tell me when you get to 68 if you can see that.
Right now.
Okay, I'm at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I am a second and a half ahead of you.
Ahead. Okay, that's fine. You can see your blue blobs.
Soumare loses the ball, and now Chelsea look to counter.
Oh.
Gallagher lays it off. I believe it's with Kovacic right now. He plays it through, played a cross goal, blocked by Wout Fast.
Ooh. Nice overlapping run by Loftus-Cheek, and what a ball in from Gallagher. These guys got a lot of energy going forward too, man. But Woofos was there to block it. He's got a lot of blocks in this game. I saw someone in the chat asking if he's won a header. I don't know, but he's been in pretty good positions for most of the match.
Chilwell to take the corner. They got Koulibaly in the penalty area though, so if we can quickly counter from this, their big man's up front.
We need Barnes and Tete to really get into this game. There'll be a waste of a sub.
Headed up by Havertz, and then he's just going to body check Danny Ward to try to stop us from countering.
Danny Ward, long. Tete's chasing Kovacic.
But now I will admit that like this is where opposition, like our fans do say that like we don't gripe enough. Like if that was Kepa would have broken his other 3 ribs if a Leicester player did that to him.
Yeah, we have a bunch of nice guys, bunch of softies. Oof, Danny Ward.
All right, I'm just gonna have to try refreshing my whole stream. It's having a terrible time right now.
They're showing the replay of the goal clearances off the line. We almost scored twice.
I hate how much this is giving me shades of the Southampton game where like we're making chances and we should have more goals, but we're just not making anything out of this game.
Yeah, we were playing. Yeah, at least we're showing a little fight, a lot more than we have the last couple games.
Everton currently beating
Brentford. 1-2 around the box, shot on goal. Danny Ward makes a save to his right going down.
All right, I'm back up, but nope, never mind. It crashed again.
Oh, crashing streams.
I hate this streaming service so much. I pay so much money for it.
Yeah, that's unacceptable. Harvey's taking on Loftus-Cheek down here on the near side. Cuts back in on his right.
I feel like you're probably a little ahead of me as a cross is played in and it's headed up by Arrizabalaga. Dewsbury Hall just threw away a chance to get a point on my screen.
Oh, no, that should have been in the back of the goal.
Arrizabalaga again makes another silly mistake, and Barnes heads it right to the feet. As Ali McCoy once said in the Liverpool-Leicester match, that was his Christmas, his birthday, everything rolled into one, and he scuffs the shot.
Why? No, you got to focus. That's our second goal right there.
So to get synced back up, I think I'm now a little ahead of you, but I know you can jump back live with your remote, right?
Yeah.
So I'm at 71, 52, 53, 54 as Ben Chilwell is taken off.
Tell me when you get to 72, 10.
Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Perfect. Loftus-Cheek is coming off. Slowly taking his time, but he's put in a shift today. That's for sure.
Has. Who's coming? It looks like Chalobah is going to be coming on for him. And Pulisic coming on for Chilwell.
And here we go, Mr. America, Christian Pulisic. The news is that he's leaving Chelsea in the summer.
Harvey Barnes intercepts a defensive pass from Chelsea, and we look to break forward, but it's intercepted.
Oof. You guys are carrying it too much, man. You got to get rid of it.
The joke was fun, but it's too hot to wear wool indoors.
Got to keep the pressure up. Dang, what's up with my light today, man? The light's off. I don't even know. Whatever. We'll fix it later.
Bards has his anthem jacket off. Dewsbury Hall shoots from a distance, and Arrizabalaga will pounce on that.
Whew. Shots on target. It was kind of a weak one.
Games.
Yeah, it was kind of a weak one, but But yeah, KDH gets the ball on the half turn and finds a little bit of space and takes a shot. That's what we're going to have to do. That's what Daka did.
Castagna finds Sumare. He plays it out wide. Back to Sumare. Forward
There you
pass.
go. You got to play forward. Nice through. Nice half turn by Nacho.
Iheanacho tussles with Fernandez. Cleared by Arrizabalaga.
Oof. Nacho got stood up. He tried to do one of his little 1-2 deep moves on the ball. Ooh, KDH wasn't there.
Cheeky, but Fernandez played this can't be onside.
Ooh, it might be. Danny Ward's way out.
No, I saw the flag go up.
She puts her flag up, but I see her put her flag up, but definitely VAR is going to check it.
If that is not offside, then like every single member of our defense needs to retire today. Yeah, he's offside.
Ooh, he should have let Havertz have it because Havertz wasn't.
I mean, once again, like Danny Ward was in Haverfordwest when that shot was taken.
Yeah, you're offside, buddy.
Another substitution. Kell is off. And Jamie Vardy is on.
Jamie Vardy is on. Play the music. I don't know where it's at. That's not it. It's around here. Whatever.
Lofted through ball, looking for Barnes. Cleared by Chalaba only as far as Castagna.
Vardy goal. That's what we need to get us a point.
Sumare. Vardy.
Come on, we got to play quicker, guys. We got to.
Castagna, Barnes, Sumare, Barnes.
Let's go.
Sumare. We're going backwards. Madison, Suter.
Go forward. Tete.
Through ball. Tete, cross, Vardy, up and over.
Oh, that's the one, though. Was he offside?
I thought I saw a flag go up.
Yeah, he was a little offside. Ooh, I don't know, though. He might have been behind the ball.
It was well too high for Vardy to get to that, though.
Yeah. He jumps a little early. All right, Brendan's feeling good about his setup here, so maybe we can get the guys going forward, get the balls into Jamie Vardy. Nacho and him play a little 1-2.
Kepa clears. Suter wins the header. Sumare wins the header. KDH wins the header. Vardy gives away a free kick.
Just absolutely climbs on his back. Maybe puts an elbow in the top of his head. Gives Andre Mariner a little bit of what for.
Gary Lineker enjoyed that, though.
Absolutely. Let's go.
Chalaba. Chelsea coming forward now. It's that Pulisic up against Fass. Crosses. Mudryk, acres of space. Volley. Goal.
Oh, my God. What a goal from Kovacic. Wow. Way too easy. Once again, they catch us on the break. Oh, the ball goes across the goal to Mudryk, puts it back into the box, and Kovacic is there with the outside of his right foot past Danny Ward, who can do nothing because he does nothing.
We are a defensive shambles. Who's marking Mudryk?
Tete's over there running back.
Has 60% of Leicestershire all to himself.
Oh. But, I mean, good effort from Kovacic to get back. And
it's a beautiful goal. But why was Mudryk able to make that header?
Oh, my goodness.
We might get VAR'd again here, though. It's being reviewed.
Yeah, initially on the pass out here, out wide.
I think Foss is playing him onside, though. I think Foss has him onside.
We'll see. But honestly, if this gets called back, we got to do something. He's on. Dang.
It's onside.
Yeah, he's on. Ugh. Wow. What a letdown.
Now, Mark, I blame Danny Ward for goals 1 and 2. I don't blame Danny Ward for this. He did react correctly. That's a near impossible shot to save from that range.
Yeah, but I mean, we are in defense, like you said, defensive shambles. We can't 100%. Do nothing right. We can't do nothing right. It feels like it's irritating.
Harvey Barnes on the ball, lays it off, finds Madison. He plays it across goal. That's blocked by Koulibaly and cleared.
Oof.
Harry Suter.
Trying to fix this. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it.
Ricky P. Tete. Plays it in, cleared again by Koulibaly.
Chelsea's back line is very organized. You can totally see it.
Koulibaly has just been a menace.
He's huge. He's taking up all the space in the box. We can't find any space in the box. I don't know what's up with my camera today. I'll fix it later. None of these work.
Mudryk. Or no, an offside against Leicester City. It looks like it's going to be another change for Chelsea.
Fans are starting to leave. Sad to see. Sad to see. Well, that'd be what? 4 on the bounce in the Premier League.
Now, again, 3 of those games I didn't have much expectation we would win anyways, but some of the, especially defensively, but also the attacking chances that we have just failed to take against Southampton, against Chelsea, against Arsenal.
Yeah, we had chances.
Miserable.
We had chances. Mudryk coming off. And we're back in black. It's just absolutely terrible. Thanks, everybody, for watching with us, though, today.
We love you guys.
Chilling with us in our misery, in our commiseration.
Tete just lets Koulibaly run by him.
I don't even want to see what the group chats are saying.
It's, I mean, if it's anything like the comments.
Yeah.
Now, again, like I try to defend Rodgers when I can, but I do agree that, like, we got worse since Brendan's substitutions.
Yeah, we did. He shouldn't have taken off Mendy. Samari doesn't have a drop of sweat on him.
Cross comes in, cleared by Koulibaly.
Oof. Kept in by Kovacic. What a hustling play.
Tete, cross in, Vardy, cleared by Koulibaly.
Koulibaly getting his head on everything. Kept in by Ricky P, but only as far as Chalobah. Clears it down Suter. Turn. Faster. Let's go.
All right, Madison shoots from a distance, not hitting the target from there.
Not on his left. He's about 30
But
yards out.
that's the frustration setting in.
Yeah, something. As the rain team's down on his head. Madison still in the game. He was a question mark. He's carrying an injury, and he's carrying the squad. If he's not in the game, it feels like we don't do shit.
I will be frank that like if Madison gets injured or if he weren't with us, I would fully believe that we would be relegated.
Yeah, we just haven't been playing up to the potential of the players we have. It sucks that we're in the relegation because we have players that shouldn't even be near the bottom of the table.
No.
That's us. Oof. Keep on fighting, boys. I'm going to do a bunch of day drinking.
I love a good Saturday match in North America. Sets the mood for the whole weekend.
Yeah, it does.
Fans are already leaving.
Fans are leaving. Yeah, definitely. Trying to beat the traffic. Sounders play away this weekend, so I don't have a match to go to. Got to watch it on TV. Sounds good.
Toronto
Everton
today. Can I catch 2 losses in one day? Yeah, we're at home to Columbus. You know what, can I get a ticket to that game?
They're always good.
It's our home opener. It's almost definitely sold out.
Oof. Vardy chasing down a long ball. I think Vardy put a elbow in the back of Koulibaly. But yeah, I think Brendan might have been like totally outcoached in this game. The players, they tried, but
and the fact that he got outcoached by Graham Potter, like Chelsea Graham Potter.
Yeah, they're starting to put it together at Chelsea.
The man who took like £6 billion to 12th. You know what? I can go to
fast with a crunching challenge.
I might do that.
Sits his man down. That's definitely a card.
Oh, Fast has been sent off.
Yeah, that was a crunching challenge. I mean, and the referee let the play continue, which was kind of weird, but Wout Fast, second yellow, and he's sent off. Gets a red.
That means it's Soyuncu time in the next match.
I mean,
we have no other central defenders. It either means Amarte is starting, Vestergaard gets forgiven, or Soyuncu's back.
It's not as bad a challenge as it looked initially, but it's still a yellow card and his second of the game. So, yeah, he's out of here. Is it only a 1-match ban for the second yellow?
I don't know. No, because I thought it was only a 1 sweeper, keeper, Great Wall of Wales. Danny Ward puts that ball out of play. I thought it was just if you get shown a red card, that's 3 matches. The 1-match ban was only if you get 5 yellow cards cumulative.
Ooh, I don't know the rules. What's up? Someone put it in the chat.
Yeah, those of you who know better than us, please
second yellow. Somebody was offside in that phase of play.
Okay, now I was going to say, like, there's 2 trains of thought that you can have right now. I'm still by, like, a whisker. Half a whisker in the second one of these. One is saying Millwall away next season. One is saying we still play 6 of the bottom 9.
We're not going down. And
stop it.
It would be tragic.
We're not good, but we can win games.
Yeah, it would be tragic if we went down, especially with the stadium expansion being like finalized and stuff and it would be tragic because then we really wouldn't have money if we were in the championship.
I mean, if we go down, we do still get parachute payments for the first season. Chalaba takes a shot, it's blocked and out for a corner.
The fans would have to come to every game and sell it out while they were doing the expansion. Like, the fans couldn't be like, our team is crap, we're in the championship now, and not go to the games. And that's what I'm afraid of. I think fans will stop going if we don't have these players like Madison and
I
Ricky
did
P.
get a text from one of my friends who's my captain Johnny Evans is on the field. Here we go, 2 Johnny Evans goals in injury time, and we're leveling this.
Let's go.
He basically said, like, I wouldn't worry too much about relegation. You're still only 3 points off 12th with goal difference.
Yeah, but now after this game, I think he said Everton's winning. That puts us, any win by the bottom 3 puts us in the bottom 3.
Well, I mean, my response was, you're not wrong, but where do we get those 3 points?
Yeah, I don't.
7 minutes. You know what? That's enough time for two Johnny Evans goals.
We need Chelsea to make a mistake.
Johnny Evans brace, and then like my Baldy Locks, I will buy one of every single shirt, home, away, and third, with Johnny Evans on the back.
Chelsea's played pretty much near perfect. If you think about it.
They had a good halftime team talk. We clearly didn't.
Yeah. Like all of our passes, Ricky P. Oof.
I mean, I wish I could even talk about like what wonderful things I'm drinking, but I'm literally just drinking water out of a pint glass is what I've been having this morning.
It's just another sad day.
It was one that I got in Montreal. Nice little running fox on it. You really can't see that. Hang on. There you go. Got it for $1.
I think Brendan messed this one up with his halftime or with his 60-minute changes.
I appreciate the positivity of my mate. He just responded by telling me that Everton are awful, Southampton are awful, Leeds are no better, and I'm just like, we just lost to Southampton.
Yeah, and we didn't look really good either. We got all these new signings. Christensen's down now. Tete isn't showing us what he did that first game, and it's not looking really good at all for the Tete loan signing. Suter looks a good one. But again, just little mistakes today. Getting caught out.
It's so frustrating. You know what?
Yeah,
I'm gonna talk with my folks. I'm gonna see about going to this Toronto FC game this evening.
He's like, I got to see some football live and hopefully get a win. I get it.
What does 538 say? Do they think that Toronto can beat Columbus?
Oh.
Now, this was also another thing. I said this we have a Facebook group chat for the production team and frequent viewers of Leicester Fan TV. There's a website that I really trust. It's called 538. It's an American website. They do like election predictions and sports predictions, and it's based on form and things like that. And we are currently at a 12% chance of being relegated.
Yeah.
In our current form. Just for comparison's sake, the 4 bottom teams, Southampton 64% chance, Everton 60% chance, Bournemouth 47% chance, Notts Forest 44% chance. So it's like these are people who have analyzed every single game. Their job is to make these predictions, and they still don't think we're getting relegated.
Yeah, and 538 is pretty good too.
And like, fair enough. I am way too optimistic, because my other stance on it is, if I'm not, why let my football club make me miserable for an entire week?
Right. I don't think we're going down, but man, we really, really suck.
We do.
We suck. Oh man.
To be honest, like, and also whenever we go on tangents like this, it just means there's nothing going on. We're just hustling for it in midfield. No one has created a chance.
Yeah, KDH tried to put a ball in behind to Vardy, but it just went out for a Chelsea goal kick. And of course, the ball's all the way back in Danny Ward's feet, and we're playing it back and forth between him and get some touches for Johnny Evans, I guess. It's sad to watch.
And Chelsea just has a 4% chance of beating Columbus. I could actually watch a win in a game of football.
Chelsea still has lots of energy. They're closing down everything. They're winning every second ball.
Now, the other thing is, like, Ivan, don't throw away football. Like, I'm just saying, be positive in the football, because, like, if you lose, fine, you lose. It sucks. But
yeah,
don't go into the games going, we're going to get battered, because then you're going to be miserable before and after the game.
Right. And I don't know how much more there is to life than football. It's pretty important. So,
and then Wanderlust Liam, the best way that I can explain my stance is that I'm always wary of change, and I worked in customer service for 7 years. So I never really try to show very strong opinions, because I want to be pragmatic, which is why I seem very fancy. I would say that I am, like, pressed up against the fence on the inside of things, because I saw Southampton appoint Nathan Jones. And I feel like if we do that, then that is the actual death knell of Leicester City. I feel like right now with Brendan Rodgers,
we're
even
lucky
dismissing everything I just said about 538, we probably have about a 60-70% chance of staying up. If we appoint a new manager, it is a 50-50 of either a new manager bounce that will guaranteed keep us up, or a Nathan Jones who will pull us down kicking and screaming.
I think we're lucky to have Brendan Rodgers as a club. As Leicester City Football Club, we're lucky to have him. We're lucky to have had him this long. It sucks that we've not been, in the top of the table the last season and a half or so. But I don't want him out at this point in the season. If he was going to be fired, sacked, if he was going to leave, I would want it to happen when the season is over and we're, towards the bottom of the table. If we're like in the top half of the table, and, it seems like towards the end of the season, we're moving forward, not in our current run of form, but, if he turns it around these next 12 games or whatever we have left, then I wouldn't want to see him go. But I don't like managers leaving in the middle of the season, especially this late in the season. I mean, if we're going down, then we're going down. I don't think some new manager is going to come in for the last 5 matches and keep us up. Like that's super wishful thinking.
I also want to make very clear that even more so than I care, that's full-time whistle, game's over. Even more so than I care about Rodgers in versus Rodgers out, what I care more about is ensuring that we don't become tribalistic as fans. I don't want us to fight with each other over being Rodgers in, Rodgers out, because we all still wear the same crest on our chest. Same crest that the players wear. I just want us to back the team. Whether it has that answer.
Looks like Todd might have left the stadium early.
Mate, that was embarrassing. Absolutely. Another embarrassing performance. No heart, no guts until the first 2 tackles in the first half, where Mendy decided to go through someone twice in the space for 30 seconds. We started fighting then. Started to have a go at them. And once again, stick man on his line, Danny Ward, can't come out and clatter his man. Why has he not come out and clattered Havertz for that second goal? Gone through him and had a right go at him. I just don't get it. And then second half, it was too easy to read. As soon as we changed, Chelsea knew what we were going to change to and changed the formation to it. I'm sorry, I can't see Rodgers how he can keep his job. He's not keeping us in the Premier League. I agree, get behind the boys, and I've done that in the 90 minutes I was in there. But I can't get behind a manager who takes off Pepe Mendy, who was probably the best player on the park today at the time in the game. It just doesn't add up. You take off your best player when you're losing a game. You know, the decision at the end, bringing on Johnny Evans with 3-1 down with whatever minutes to go. Why do you need to bring another defender on? I'm really hoping that we're staying up on goal difference. That's all Brendan Rodgers seems to be thinking to me. Or let's just not concede another one in this game. It doesn't make any logic for me to bring on Johnny Evans with 2 minutes to go in the game.
Yeah, he was totally outcoached today. All the wrong decisions. Yeah, I went during the match when the Havertz goal in. I said Danny Ward needs to take him out. I was like, why didn't he? Those were my exact words. Take him out, and he just sits there on the line. We were so soft. We got a bunch of soft, nice guys on the team. Brendan does not inspire. He does not light a fire. It's just frustrating to be a Leicester City fan right now. Tom, tell. What was the crowd like after the second goal went in right before halftime?
There was a few chances of Rodgers out. I think it got worse, obviously, when the third goal went in. There was a lot of arguing between fans in the ground, but I'll say that now. I had a couple of arguments. When Daka scored, I had the bloke come down 2 steps, tap me on the shoulder, and went, there you go, Rodgers tactics. I just turned around and said, go sit in your seat, mate. You're allowed your opinion, I'm allowed mine. You know, at the end of the day, we're all allowed different opinions. That's football. But the toxicity in the ground at the moment is going to get worse. And this is the point now where Top's going to make the decision. Because each game we go to that game and each game we keep losing, it's only going to get worse. You need that ground in harmony as one. And at the moment, it's broken. It's completely broken in that ground. There was nothing. You could tell there was a nervous atmosphere before kickoff about the game and about the way it gone. We obviously now go into the Brentford game without Walt Faz, what means Daniel Amati will have to start again at the back after his, I can't even say great performance, can we? How many times did we give the ball away today, lads?
Shocking.
You know, that's our centre off. Brentford away, a team who have been flying this season. Beat Fulham 3-2 Friday night, was it? Or the other night. You know, this is scary, boys. We are in a massive, massive problem. I said it last week and I'll say it this week. The squad of players is not good enough for me. And for me, we are literally now sleepwalking into the Championship. The only way we are literally going to stay up is we're hoping that there's 3 other teams who are worse than us and will have worse goal differences than us to keep in the Premier League for me.
Wow. Man, we got a bunch of comments.
Sorry, boys. I tried to be positive, but I just don't see how you can be positive. We've lost 4 games in a row now, boys.
I don't blame you.
Nothing positive about that performance at all. The Daka goal, I mean, it seemed like so long ago after watching the rest of the match. The Daka goal was just like a flash. You know, the rest of the game was pretty much Chelsea doing what they wanted going forward and us being really, really soft. Yeah, Poppy Mendy coming off was just a complete just wonder to me. Like, why did that happen? He was our best player on the pitch pretty much the whole match. And yeah, the Johnny Evans thing, yeah, that's like, what the hell is going on? I mean, at that point, I feel like Brendan gave up on the match. And when he puts on Johnny Evans, he's saying we're packing it up, I think. I mean, it's hard to defend him. Look, like I said earlier, I don't like managers getting sacked in the middle of the season. It's hard to defend him, but I could totally understand the frustration by the fans and that want him gone. I could totally understand it. I wouldn't argue with you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so difficult to find positives to take from it because I feel like any positivity that I can try to bring comes from matches before this slump, and right now we are in the thick of it. And the only other thing I could say is that, like, we've had a really rough run of games, but that doesn't excuse Blackburn. That doesn't excuse Southampton. Games that we should have and could have won. We were right. Anything else on the field.
Can I just say, boys, that we all know what the speech is going to be, don't we, after today's game?
Very proud. We were good for an amount of time, but then after the goal, the wind was out of our sails. Go again next game.
The same as Southampton, though. If we just take the chances, yeah, if Jude Hall puts the volley in, it's a completely different story in some ways. But once again, we'll just hear the same old spiel coming from the same manager. We just like to have a little bit of a happy clap on the sideline from time to time.
He doesn't inspire the boys. They don't focus. He doesn't inspire focus It seems like maybe they're a little undisciplined, but we're not putting it together. Tom, I think that we do have the players, but they just are not putting it together at all. This whole season has just been a roller coaster up and down, and today was just really, really bad. I feel bad for the fans that went down to Southampton last weekend and then had to come back home and see this performance again today. It's really, really frustrating. I'm going to get off the stream because my camera's all jacked up and it's been really sad. I'm going to start drinking. I love you, boys. We'll see you all next week. And thanks for joining me with the chat in the chat, guys. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Michael.
I'm just going to say before I pop off, mate. Just before I pop off, I don't know if you boys would have heard it in the ground. There wasn't just the Rodgers out chant. There was the chant of "You're taking us down. You're taking us down." Brendan Rodgers, you're taking us down. That sums it up, mate. When the fans are singing that, if the fans can see it all, what more does the board need to say? The fans have lost faith in mine, and that was quite a big section of fans singing those words today, mate. I've not heard that song yet. That's the first time I've heard it. For me, that says it all about our fan base. Have had enough.
And again, at the same time, I was saying, like, I'm still barely on the inside for the reasons that I explained before, but I'm also firmly in the opinion that these players are too good to be in a relegation scrap. So if they are, then that means that it is the tactics that are to blame. Exactly.
I don't like to say, mate, I said last week, there's a good enough 13 players that should keep us in this division. We've got a couple injured in my view now. I think Christian, the loss of Christensen is massive because that fight we've seen in all the games he played. And then obviously losing Tillemans, that's another one. But there's a good 13 players that should keep us in the Premier League. When I say the squad ain't good enough, I mean the rest of the players, there's not enough quality off the bench to change games. I think we saw that today. Tete coming on, he didn't change the game. He did nothing.
No,
this is not the Tete that I saw. This Tete I saw at Villa Park, he's gone. The Tete was ripped it up at Villa Park and looked menacing and scary to defend against. Where's he gone? What's happened to him? That's what I mean about the squad. There's a team that could keep us up. You've then got to rely on 13 players not getting injured and being available week in, week out. Sadly, you've just lost one of them, just being sent off. So, right, mate, I'm going to shoot because I'm near at my car and I've got to drive back. So, down to Redditch.
Cheers,
hopefully it's a bit nicer than here. Cheers to the watch along as always, mate, and I'll see you soon.
Appreciate it. See ya. One thing I do want to quickly pop up on screen. While Michael and Tom were talking, I was doing a lot of smirking to the side. I believe it was Wanderlust Liam commented that I look like I don't get paid enough for this. I was trying to gauge some of the online reaction. I was looking at the responses on Twitter, and I saw this graphic, which just was so funny to me that just really got me. So that's why I was smirking earlier. So yeah, it's really hard to get to take some positives from this game. It's a brutal match, a tough loss to take, but we go and we'll head on into the next match. Thank you all for joining me. I know it was a tough game to watch, but if you did enjoy the watch along, please give it a like. Please subscribe to the channel. It's not just me, but we've got plenty of Leicester City content coming out all through the week from folks with far less of an accent than I have. And I will see you all for the next match.
Thanks for watching Leicester Fan TV. Thanks to our sponsors, ADT Taxis, Everard's, Pucka Pies, Pink Car Leasing, Leicester Riders, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Peter's Pizzeria, Hope Against Cancer, and Newbie & Co Estate Agents. Make sure to follow us on all of our social channels at Leicester Fan TV. Visit our website, leicesterfantv.com.